Tibetan mountains. We have the big... Okay, we have the Udads right there in the shade of the building. And... You see the baby now? Okay, these Udads are actually horned sheep. They're out of the mountainous region. They love to climb. It's in their DNA. And we do have some Nilgais back along the fence. They're the ones with the interesting black and white stripes around their ankles. I call them the bobby socks. All right, we're in the Americas. This is animals that are native to North and South America. And as you can see, everybody's out enjoying a beautiful day. They'll have some fabulous photo ops. Coming up on the right-hand side is a flightless bird called the rhea. The rhea is from South America. The white bird is actually called leucistic, and what that means is he does not have the pigment to produce color for the feathers, but he does produce enough pigment that he has blue eyes. Over under the tree there to the right is the fallow deer. They're the spotted deers. Even though they're adults, they do not lose their spots as adults. They actually are the inspiration for Bambi. We are coming into a big herd of animals. These are our buffalo. That's incorrect. They are a distinct species. Back in the 1800s, they numbered in the millions across the North America plains. With the westward expansion in the 1800s, they were hunted almost to the point of extinction. With conservation efforts, their numbers may come back. These are the Roosevelt elk here on both sides of the truck. They are named after President Teddy Roosevelt, who was the first president of the U.S. to start conservation efforts and to start our national park system. You know how it's going to roll. Everybody's going to be in one spot and they'll have absolutely nothing to show you for like 5 minutes. And yes, we have Canada geese. They are everywhere. Woo! This is a preserve. It's an animal preserve. We welcome all animals. So actually, you're going to look at them and say, look, they're gray, they're not white, lady. You're right, they're not. That was a miscommunication with the European settlers when they first came to Africa. They misunderstood the word for wide, for the wide bottom jaw for white. All right, we're coming into one of the fan favorite areas. This is the African lions. You can tell them because their ears are shaped like the continent Africa. These are all our ladies, and we have an all-female herd here. Elephants are a matriarch society, meaning a lead dominant female is in charge of the herd. Our dominant female is Lucy. She's been with us since 1974 when the safari opened. An interesting thing about the rhinos over here on the right is we do have zebras, yep. Coming out on the right. These with the blue stripes, right? Okay, coming up on the right-hand side is our zebras. These are Grant zebras. They're actually white with dark brown stripes. Most people ask me, are they black with white? And they're 6 feet long. They actually have a heart that is 25 pounds heavy and 2 feet across in order to pump blood up and down all that distance. Guys are always a fan favorite. Alright, let me see what else I can find. Oh, okay. Over to the right-hand side, we have the scimitar horned oryx. Take a good look, folks, because they're extinct out in the wild. The only place you will find them is in preserves, and it's good to see they have some baby calves. We have, you have the lionesses, and then you have some of the cubs. Of the youngsters. Now as we come around the corner here, on the opposite side of the shed, you will see some of our bachelors. There's 3 young bachelors living together. There they are, sprawled out doing what they do best, which is sleeping. You can tell they're male lions because of the big ruff around their neck. The bachelors actually get chased out of their pride by the alpha lion when they become mature adults. And out in the wild, they hang out for a little while as a bachelor group called a coalition, and then they go off and they start their own prides. 6 years to grow those. It's the female over here on our right side up close and personal. Now, there you go. There's the horns. It takes 6 years to grow those horns. is the blonde bear. I didn't see that one. Heck, did I see this one? And then the brother is the dark cub. I'll have to point out the other set. These guys are probably tucked in hiding. And you can see these are some of our adult bears. Now, bears are really good tree climbers. They have extremely sharp claws. If you take a look over here in the corner, here's another set of mom and cubs. These are two brothers. They are hilarious when they get chasing each other all over the platform. But bears do have really good claws. The black bear is a very good tree climber. He can climb a tree as fast as a squirrel can run up it. But as you mentioned, the brown bears are larger. They're actually about 300 pounds more than the black bear. So on our right-hand side is going to be a Bengal tiger. Bengal tigers actually come in 4 colors, or coat patterns, I should phrase it actually. And tucked in the back there, that is Anastasia. She's one of our females. She is the white with the black stripe. If you had a good look at her eyes, you could tell they're a beautiful shade of blue because the blue eyes and the white with black striped coat is genetically linked. The Bengals actually have 4 color patterns. They're white with a black stripe. They're typical orange with a black stripe. They are white with a white stripe, which is extremely rare, and they can also come in like a golden tabby with a butterscotch stripe. The animals over to the right-hand side by the fence, the big dark animals, are yaks. They're out of the Tibetan mountains. They're used for their wool and for their milk. Then the horned animals here